Hello all, welcome back to the channel today guys, and now we have some transfer news for FC Barcelona. One of the last transfer updates we will be doing for a while. 48 hours to go in the transfer window, give or take, and there has been a lot of big doings for Barcelona, including 3 players Barcelona have set their sights on. Now, of course, we aren't going to sign all these 3 players. We have got to still want to fill in a left winger, DM, and center back position, but Chiesa now not on the cards anymore for Barcelona. Liverpool came in, pretty much hijacked the deal. It was going to go through, it was progressing smoothly, but Liverpool did end up hijacking everything, which is too bad. That is too bad. But we still, the left wing search still isn't over. As we said earlier this month, still we've been seeing, we saw Kingsley Coman being linked to the club. I didn't think we would get him. I thought it was going to be Chiesa. I thought Chiesa was a lock, become a Barcelona player. Obviously he didn't, which is pretty crazy, but that's whatever. We are now putting our sights back on Kingsley Coman, and he is right now, his decision is right now halting all of our other transfer progress, at least our transfer progress for our other center back target, Jonathan Tah, the Bayer Leverkusen player, is being linked to Barcelona, as well as another player potentially to sign with the club this summer. And he is one of the three that I think would be best for Barcelona, even though I would like all of the 3. I do like all of the 3, but probably Ta to me is the big deal, because I mean, with Jules Koundé now being a right back, João Cancelo off the cards for Barcelona. Pubil, haven't heard links of him to Barcelona either, so it's looking a lot right now like Jules Koundé is going to be the guy to fill that right back role. We've seen Hansi Flick not really convinced by Hector Ford, hasn't given him any minutes so far this year, which is strange. So Jules Koundé right now our one and only right back, which means he's not going to be playing center back. And Christensen is a good center back. He's a very good center back for sure. But if we want to be competitive, it looks like Ta is the player that we're going to need. And he, coming off a very, very good season. I would like to see Barcelona sign him. He would be one of our better players, one of our best center backs, and he should really have a good role in this team. Even when the entire backline is at full fitness, I say he's probably our second choice center back behind Araujo, for a full strength backline of Balde, Araujo, Ta, and Koundé. So he would be a very good signing. However, earlier this afternoon, a rumor coming completely out of left field, not from some Spanish journo who you'd never trust as far as you could throw, from Fabrizio Romano himself, in that Barcelona and Liverpool are in talks for a loan of Stefan Bajcetic. The dealings have been going on very, very quickly, because we weren't thinking, it was never in our plans to get a defensive midfielder until Bernal got injured, and he got injured less than 24 hours ago. So we've got all of that done very, very quickly, and it looks like he would have been among the players to come to the club should we have actually gone for a defensive mid. Obviously, we've been looking at him previously because you don't just get everything done that quickly, and it's so advanced that we know now that if it's going to happen, it would be a straight loan, €4 million loan fee with no buy option for 1 year, return back in July 2025, and of course after that could see some sort of negotiations for a permanent deal. And it is just completely out of left field. You'd never expect in a million years. I'd never expect Barca in a million years to go for Stefan Bajcetic, especially on a loan deal. I mean, I heard him linked to Barcelona once or twice back in the day, but it's all completely changed since then. It was about a year and a half, 2 years ago, we were linked to Bajcetic. And yeah, that would be a ridiculous sign. That would be a crazy signing. 19 years old, signing on loan. I'm not against it, though. I'm definitely not against it. I think he'd be a great player to get. We've also been hearing of some links to N'Golo Kante potentially going to Barcelona. Back on the Ta deal, Barca, of course, offering $20 million for him, apparently. Although the director of Bayer Leverkusen has said that there has been no offer for Ta. There's been no rumors around him, and he expects Ta to stay at the club. Though who knows if he's actually telling the truth there or not. But I'll end this on saying that no matter what happens, Barca need to act fast. 48 hours left. 48 hours left to make signings, to make deals. So Barca really, really need to get a move on. They need to... They might have to overspend. This is why I don't like doing a lot of stuff on deadline day. But it looks like, once again, the end of the transfer window, like it was last 2 years. When we saw, of course, the 2022, we saw Alonso Barron coming in. There's also the mystery surprise signing that we were hearing about that never actually happened. We also saw the departure of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang to Chelsea, which I still regret to this day. Then 2023, we saw the entire saga going on with the Joaos, which that was pretty crazy. But yeah, it's going to be a hectic end to this window, that's for sure. 3 potential signings. However, I'm going to precursor this by saying I don't want to get my hopes up. Because yesterday, at this time, I was thinking... I mean, this was before we even knew that Barca was still considering Koeman and that they were considering Bajcetic. This was before Barca was even in the market for defensive midfielder, let's be honest. And that the links to Ta were still new and fresh and all of that. I would precursor the end of this by saying, don't get your hopes up. Just don't get your hopes up. If Barca end up not making a signing this deadline day, don't be disappointed. Because I don't know if it's even possible that we can make a deadline day signing. We could barely register Olmo. It took us 3 weeks to register Olmo. It took us 3 weeks. 3 whole weeks. So I don't know. I don't know if we could register another player. I don't. I mean, probably could register Bajcetic. I'd say he's the likeliest of the 3 at this point. But I wouldn't get your hopes up. Ta's probably the player that we need the most, considering Barcelona B center backs right now are going to be starting for us if we get another injury. If we get an injury to Inigo or Kubarsi. I mean, Eric's gone now. Christensen's gone now. Araujo's gone now. And none of them are coming back soon. We don't even know if Christensen's actually going to come back before that 4-month period that we said. There's been reassurances, but who knows? Who knows if Barca's actually able to get him or not? So Ta's definitely the most needed of the signings. I think Bajcetic is the most likely of the signings. But for left wing and defensive mid, I would say to not worry too much because Barca still have good depth there. They have underrated players. You have Casado, potentially even Pau Prim could make an impact there. 18, 19-year-old player look like he could make an impact. But I think definitely center back's what we need. If we're going to go all out for a player, if we can make one, it should be Taba. Just don't get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes up. The only thing we could be seeing, maybe the only deal we see this deadline day is Alex Faye going out to Celtic on loan. Which is sad, but it's just the reality of being a Barcelona fan right now. So don't get your hopes up yet. 48 hours ago, Barcelona are going to need to move quickly. Probably the last day before the Champions League draw. That'll be very interesting. Potentially 2 videos tomorrow. Another transfer update. One thing on the Champions League draw. Going to be going on vacation the next few days. I know, great time to be going on vacation. I'm going to be making time to make these videos still. But yeah, that's all I have for today. I'm Alex. I will see you next time.